Hey friends and family, it's been so long since we've been able to see each and every one of you, so we hope you all are well and just doing awesome. Since we haven't been able to see you or spend time with you, Kevin and I really wanted to take an opportunity today to just let you know exactly what's been going on in our lives and all that God is doing in our ministry.
Yep, things have really changed, but we are super excited at what God is doing in our lives. It's been almost 24 years since we packed up and moved from Terre Haute, Indiana to Detroit, Michigan with the kids. Noah was just like 4 or 5 months old, and now Caitlin wasn't even born, but now we've got grown-up kids doing grown-up things. But we're so excited, and to see all that God has done in us over these last 24 years. We've built youth centers, mentorship programs, planted churches, pastored some of the most amazing people in the city of Detroit. And it's just been an amazing journey. But obviously, like many churches and pastors, this pandemic has really had an effect. And unfortunately for our church, it really was affected. We were a portable church meeting out of a movie theater, and when the pandemic hit, our church was really impacted. And in doing so, it wasn't just going through the natural motions of how do you restart, but we really had to start from scratch. And so we began looking to see if we reopen, could we find a new place, a permanent location that could be safe for our people. We realized that we would have to not only just reopen a church, we would literally have to replant the church with just a small group in a whole entire different community. And in this whole journey, as we were praying, we felt like the Lord wanted us to look beyond just what we've been so accustomed to looking at, and that was Detroit, that we've loved so much. And during that time, God caused us to see everything that was going on around the country, and then He kind of really began to speak to our hearts. And in doing so, we really saw and understood that God has uniquely equipped us over these last 10 years and actually 20 years in the inner city of Detroit to begin to speak to some of the things that are happening in this nation. So we're super excited today to announce that we are taking a whole new approach to ministry, and God has put on our hearts to launch a new ministry called Fight to Forgive. How about that? Fight to Forgive Ministries. And already God is blowing us away by what He's doing. We've already seen, just even this next month, we are going to Arizona to share and do a forgiveness weekend at an amazing church. And then the week after that, we'll be in New York City at Times Square Church with Pastor Tim Delina, my pastor, who walked me through the greatest trial of our life. And we'll be sharing and doing 5 different episodes for him on forgiveness that can be used to help as many people as we can to win their fight to forgive. But not only that, just going to churches or traveling, it's what God's doing right now here as we birth from Detroit this new ministry. And God has put together and knitted our hearts with an incredible church and a film production company called Island Images. And Island Images is going to be partnering, even right now, we are in the process, we're working on creating, it's called the Forgiveness Playbook. It's really the passion of my life. It's not just something that's been writ from theology or just knowledge, it has been our experience, but it's something that we've seen help people actually win their fight to forgive and find that freedom and healing. So we're in the production of this playbook, but then also Island Images is going to begin working on a feature film. And we are believing through that film that even more people around the country, people that wouldn't step foot in a church, that will be able to see this and be able to see what God's forgiveness looks like in winning their fight, how that can transpire. And in doing so, man, we're believing that God is going to lead so many people to Christ, not just through our story, but from what He has done in us and through us. So we're super excited about this. So it's kind of our announcement, so we're pretty excited. I didn't do the drum roll, but that's what's happening. And there we go, drum roll. And so what we wanted to do today was just simply this. We wanted to give an invitation to you. We know that this is posted on YouTube and our Facebook pages, but we're creating a unique Facebook page. And it's just for those who are the closest to us, those who want to walk with us during this new journey, this new season, so we can keep you updated. We're not asking you for money, but we want to be able to literally share what's happening in our lives. We want to be able to have a community and friends that we can go to, ask questions, get insight, get input as we continue to develop this new ministry. And we hope that you will join us on this journey. And so all you have to do is click the link that's in the description right here. And in doing so, you can join and just kind of begin to launch out in this new journey that we're embracing. And we hope that you'll come with us on it. And at the end of it, we just believe that we're going to see this message, the messages of forgiveness and of reconciliation, of healing, not only come to people personally, but we're believing that our nation will even be impacted by it. So I hope you'll join us.